What if I told you a single man convinced over 900 people to follow him into the jungle, cut them off from the world, and ultimately convinced them that death was their only escape? This is the terrifying story of the cult leader who didn't just control minds, he created one of the deadliest cult tragedies in human history. His name was Jim Jones. To his followers, he was a prophet, a healer, a man chosen by God to build a perfect society. Behind the sermons and promises of equality was something far darker, a master manipulator who slowly turned faith into fear and loyalty into total obedience. In the 1950s, Jim Jones began preaching in Indiana. His message sounded revolutionary for the time. He welcomed black and white Americans into the same church during an era of segregation. He spoke about social justice, equality, and helping the poor. To many people who felt ignored by society, Jones looked like a hero. His church, called the People's Temple, began attracting thousands of followers. But inside the temple, Jones was already testing his control. He claimed he could perform miracles, heal sickness, even read people's thoughts. And slowly people began to believe him. As the church grew, Jones demanded more and more loyalty. Followers had to donate their money, confess their secrets, cut ties with family members who questioned the church. Anyone who doubted him was publicly humiliated. Jones also staged fake healings, pretending to pull tumors from people's bodies. The audience believed they were witnessing miracles. In reality, they were watching carefully orchestrated deception. But by then, many members were already emotionally trapped. Jones had become their entire world. In the 1970s, criticism of the church began to grow. Journalists and former members started exposing the abuse. So Jones made a drastic move. He relocated hundreds of followers to a remote jungle settlement in Guyana, South America. He called it Jonestown. According to Jones, it would be a perfect socialist paradise free from racism, capitalism, and oppression. But the reality was terrifying. Armed guards surrounded the camp. Letters were censored. Members were forced to work long hours in extreme heat. And leaving was nearly impossible. Over time, Jones became increasingly paranoid. He claimed the U.S. government was coming to destroy Jonestown. To prepare his followers, he began something called White Night. During these late-night gatherings, he would test their loyalty. Members were told to drink a mysterious liquid, believing it was poison. Only after drinking would Jones reveal it was a loyalty test. Again and again, the followers proved they were willing to die for him. Each test pushed them deeper into psychological control. Then, in November 1978, everything collapsed. A U.S. congressman visited Jonestown to investigate the growing allegations. Some members secretly asked to leave with him. When the group attempted to escape, gunmen loyal to Jones opened fire at an airstrip, killing the congressman and several others. Jones knew the world would now come for him. So he made one final command. He told his followers the only way to resist oppression was through revolutionary suicide. A drink was prepared, grape-flavored punch mixed with cyanide. Parents gave it to their children, then drank it themselves. Some were forced. Some believed it was the only way. By the end of that day, over 900 people were dead. It remains one of the largest cult-related mass deaths in history, all because one man convinced them he was their only hope, and their only way out. The scariest part about cult leaders isn't just their power. It's how easily belief can turn into control when the wrong person holds the truth.